I started Gold Genie in 1995. Basically, it was a mobile gold plating service. Our first customer was Lexus, and at the time I used to drive around all the dealerships, wake up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, drive to Manchester, Birmingham, back down Milton Keynes, and yes, I started my business. In about 2 months of starting, I was working for the entire Lexus network. In 1999, Gold Genie, it was then Midas Touch, were the first company to actually gold plate the Nokia 8800 mobile phone. It was so popular, I actually erected a tent in my garden and employed about 5 people for the local job centre. So it was an amazing time. Snow, sleet, rain. You know, I had these guys working in this tent, and yeah, we actually gold-plated phones for probably the majority of the world from my tent in my garden. The reason why I decided to come on to Dragon's Den, I actually had been successful twice to come onto the Dragon's Den, but each time the car was outside my house, I actually sent the car away. I thought, I don't need Dragon's Den. And what happened was, I had a very, very dear friend around the last time I turned down Dragon's Den, and he died. He was a very good looking guy. He used to sing, music, act, he used to do everything, but he lacked the oomph to actually try and make something of himself. Like a lot of opportunities he turned down. Sadly he died, and it dawned on me that, my goodness me, you know, this guy could have been anything he wanted to be, but fear held him back. So I kind of made a promise to myself that I wouldn't let fear hold me back in my life. So when they called me again, the 3rd time, I said yes. The Elton John iPod, it's quite an interesting story behind that one. It's our most successful product to date. How that started was, we was approached by Elton John's team to actually supply 14 gold-plated iPods for his white tie and tiara ball. What happened was, the product was so successful that Denzel Washington and Will Smith actually wanted one to bring home for their kids, I think. So at that meeting, I actually suggested the idea, why don't we do a special edition iPod to raise money for the AIDS Foundation. They loved the idea. After 6 months of negotiations and visuals, we actually produced a Swarovski crystal color coordinated iPod Nano. The business opportunity is actually quite close to my heart. I started, as I said, the business in 1995. I used to walk with the actual machine on my back, knocking on people's doors. So to help people through that process and to kind of fast track them to actually making money by buying into our business opportunity has been one of the most fulfilling things that I've ever done. Obviously, because of the publicity around Gold Genie and its new business opportunity that we're providing to people, it's amazing, you know, that journey from starting, you know, bringing someone into the company, sending them an opportunity, and then helping them to actually make their own money. It's actually quite phenomenal, and it gives me the most satisfaction amongst everything what I'm doing at the moment. I love working with James. You know, James to me is like my father. You know, he's very loving, very kind, but you know, he's very strict as well. And he's got a fantastic, exceptional set of skill sets in terms of his understanding of money. You know, as nice as he is, he's not a pushover. This is what I like about him. This is what I kind of get very quickly with James. What I like about him as well, he actually returns phone calls. So if you text him or if you phone him, if he doesn't pick up, will get back to you at some stage, which I think is, you know, really fantastic with a man of his busy schedule. The future is really bright for Gold Genie, how I see it. We're working with Premiership footballers, celebrities, artists, and we are probably set to double or treble our income this time next year.